We all heard about no pain, no gain. You have to lift heavy or don't bother. If you are not shaking after your set, you're wasting time. Well, a massive new systemic review, basically a study of 137 other studies involving 30,000 participants, just released. It officially updates the American College of Sport Medicine guidelines. And it turns out, much of what we thought was necessary is actually just optional. Today we are breaking down the new science of getting stronger, bigger and faster. Without further ado, let's get started. First, let's talk about why this matters. This is not just one guy's opinion. This is a synthesis of the most robust data we have on healthy adults. The goal is to move away from rigid one-size-fits-all protocols and toward what actually works for your specific body. Resistance training isn't just for bodybuilders anymore. The data shows it's a foundation for longevity. We're talking about reduced mortality risk, better management of cardiovascular disease, and even fighting of depressions and poor sleep. And here's the fact, you don't need a 1,000-pound gym membership to achieve that. Elastic bands, circuit trainings, and home-based programs are officially science-approved for getting the similar effect. The biggest takeaway from this review is that your body responds differently depending on how you tweak a setting. You can't just leave stuff and expect every outcome. You need to pick your lane. First is the strength protocol. If you want to be able to move a fridge by yourself, you are training for maximum voluntary strength. You need to go heavy. We're talking about 80% of your 1 rep max. And the frequency is about at least twice sessions per week. And what's important is prioritize your big strength movements at the beginning of your sessions when your nervous system is fresh. And don't cheat yourself. Training through a complete range of motion is significantly more effective than partial reps for pure strength. Second, the hypertrophy protocol. Maybe you don't care about moving the fridge. You just want to look like you are big and aesthetic. That's hypertrophy protocol. The volume is to aim for at least 10 sets per muscle group per week. And here's the surprise, you can get big lifting heavy weights or light weights, anything from 30 to 100% of your 1 rep max works, provided your effort is high. And then the lowering phase of the lift matters. Eccentric only or eccentric overload training is a fast track to muscle thickness. Third, the power protocol. Power is force plus speed, is for athletes and surprisingly for seniors who want to avoid falls. The load is to try to keep it moderate, between 30 to 70% of your 1 rep max, and the intent is crucial. You must intentionally move the weight as fast as possible during the concentric phase, which is the upward phase. It is like Olympic weightlifting and flywheel devices are superior here. So let's talk about the failure, the burn. For decades, we were told that if you don't reach momentary muscle failure, where you literally cannot move the bar anymore, you're not doing anything. But the 2026 data says the opposite. Training to total failure is not necessary for strength, size, or power. In fact, training to near failure, leaving 2 to 3 reps in the tank, is just as effective and significantly easier on your central nervous system. This is a game changer for people who have jobs and can't afford to be wrecked for 3 days after a leg workout. So one of the most important sections of this review covers physical function. As we age, we lose power faster than we lose strength. That's why power resistance training is essential. It's what helps you catch yourself if you trip or get up quickly from a chair. And for those worried about safety, the risk of a serious adverse event during weightlifting is extremely low. In fact, it's way lower than heart complications are actually less frequent during resistance training than jogging. It is safe for all, provided you don't do anything silly. Only about 30% of adults meet the current guidelines for resistance training. Why? Because the optimum protocol seems too intimidating. order of this systemic review are shifting the philosophy from adherence over perfections. Significant health and performance gains can be achieved with minimum doses, short focus sessions once or twice a week. The most optimal program in the world is the one you actually do. If you like machines, use machines. If you like kettlebells, use those. The science shows that many variables like specific equipment or complex periodizations don't matter nearly as much as just showing up and putting in the effort. So here is a 2026 blueprint. Pick your goal: heavy for strength, high volume for size, fast for power. Don't push through your limit. Stop 2 reps before failure. Be consistent. 2 days a week is plenty to start. And keep it simple instead of complex workout plan. The science is clear. Getting stronger is the best investment you can make in your future self. So grab some weights, move them with intent, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.